Hello friends, I hope all of you had gone through the part 01 of this tutorial. If not, please go through that once. In this tutorial, I will show you how to do multiple joins with the SQLite DAO library. Before we start, let me remind you one thing. The library source code is available on GitHub. Following is the URL from where you can download it. Now let's get started. Here we have the competitor table which holds the multiple products. So we will first join the competitor table with the product, that is, it will be a single join. So let's now dive into the code. I am starting with the product table. Here first thing what we have to do is to define the primary key in the product DAO. Adding primary key is mandatory for doing the joins, as this primary key will be pointed from the join table. Now let's add the DAO class for the competitor table. So that is Java class, and let's give it as singleton similar to our product DAO. So the DAO is competitor. Now the competitor DAO should extend the SQLite library, that is SQLite DAO library. So that is SQLite DAO. Okay. Now we need to define the table name. So the table name here will be competitor. So and as similar to a product, we need to define the primary key. Also we need to do one more thing, that is we will need to define the foreign key as well here. So that is foreign key, and foreign key will be the product underscore ID, and that will be pointing to the product table. Okay. That's it. We are done with the competitor DAO. Now we are ready to write the joins. Please note that the primary key and foreign key in the join table is very important to create the joins. So now let's add the code to create the joins. So first we need to take the instance of the competitor class, and we'll be returning the result of the join as a JSON array. The create join method of the library can receive n number of DAO classes as parameter. So here we will send the product DAO, as it is a single table join. Now let's log it and check. So that will be JSON array dot toString. Okay, so let's clear the log and check. Okay. Yes, the result has come. So as you can see, we have received the join result back. So this is how we can do the joins with our library. It is so easy, right? If you look at what we have done, we have just created the DAO objects that correspond to the tables and added some configurations like table name, primary key and foreign key, and we are done. The library automatically creates the join queries and return the result back as JSON array. In fact, we don't have to write a single line of query also. Isn't it very easy? Now let's see how we can join multiple tables. So what we are going to do here is we are going to join the product file data, then the category tables, table with the product category table. So we have the product image and category as foreign keys inside our product category table. Now let's start with creating the product category class. It will be the same as the other DAO classes. Only difference will be this will contain multiple foreign keys. As usual, it should extend the SQLite DAO class. The table name will be product category. Now the foreign keys. We have a foreign key class available with the library. It will hold two properties, the foreign key and the table it refers to. So in our DAO class, we will have to add the multiple instances of the foreign key class to the array list called foreign keys. So here in our product category class, we will have three foreign keys, that is product, file data and category. We will be joining with these three tables. Now let's create the DAO classes for the category and file data tables. Okay guys, now all the DAO classes are ready to go. Let's now write our joins. First we need to create the instance of all the DAO classes that we just created. So following tables will be involved in the joins, that is product category, then category and file data. Here our join table is product category, so it's better to call the create join method through the product category class. It is similar to what we did previously, only difference is that here we will send the reference to multiple DAOs, as here we have multiple tables that are involved in the join. So as usual we will be returning a JSON array, so that will be .execute.json. Okay, so now let's log. So the log will be log.d and in the tag, and so we will be logging the JSON array so that we can check it. So it stores in array.string. Let's check it now. The data we have received is a bit confusing due to the primary keys, as all the primary keys has the same name ID. This can be easily handled by changing the field settings in our DAO classes. For that we will now need to define the fields. So let's start with the product class. Please note that here I am giving ID as product ID, so that it will display the field name as product ID in the result. I am going to add the same for other DAOs also. Now we have added the required fields and have renamed all the primary keys. Now let's check it. Here is our final result. As you can see, we have now the category ID, file ID, etc. instead of just the ID. So using the same SQL syntax, we can map any field name to any custom names as we wish. That's it guys. Now you have seen how easy it is to create multiple table joins with our SQLite DAO library. The most important part here is that we don't have to write a single line of query. Everything is handled by the framework itself, and we have an object created for each table. So the code we write is easily maintainable also. So that's it for this episode, guys. See you all in the next episode. Thank you and bye.